on, Kicks Gang? It's Heat Kicks back with another video, and this will be episode 11 of Pickups of the Past, and I am really excited as always to bring this to you. This is a sneaker that I purchased about a year and a half ago. It was really hyped at the time. It's still got a decent amount of hype. It's definitely one of the top pairs in my collection, but the issue with having a ton of shoes is I literally get lost in the chaos of all the shoes I have, and honestly, as time goes by, I'll forget that I have something and then remember that I have it again. I know it's crazy, but it's definitely a good problem to have. This is a Kyrie Irving model, and being a Boston Celtics fan, now that Kyrie Irving has come to the team, it is definitely even more exciting, and I noticed that I've been buying a lot more Kyrie Irving models. But with that, you guys do know the type of silhouette. Let's go ahead and get into the review. We've got the Kyrie 412. So being that it is a Kyrie 4, obviously it's pretty much within the last year. The typical Kyrie box, all the things that you guys are used to, that glossy finish with all the labels and the writing and the Nike designs on the back. And let's go ahead and pop this open. This was something I was not able to get on release day. I've got my StockX receipt and my StockX authentication tag, as you guys are probably familiar with if you've been watching the channel, because when I'm not able to pick something up that I really truly love, if it's not too expensive, I try to wait to get that deal on either StockX or GOAT. I've had a lot of success with StockX, as you may have also seen recently. I've had a lot of issues with them lately, so I've been taking a break and shopping on GOAT, but I hope to be shopping with them again soon because I have gotten a lot of dope pairs that are in my collection from them. So let's go ahead. I also got the little StockX sticker that was stuck on the top, and let's go ahead and get into it. And actually, this is double wrapped, so it's one of the more limited sneakers, like the cereal pack that came out. As you guys saw, the Lucky Charms model that I had got is pretty limited, but these are definitely a lot more limited than that. These are packed really tight, so just give me a second to pull the paper out. So I'm going to put this to the side and pull them out one at a time. As you can see, they're wrapped all the way around, and you might have gotten a peek of the sneaker there. But these are the Kyrie What the Kyrie model. That's one sneaker there. And let me go and unwrap the other one. They did do a really good wrapping on these, which is really good. Same typical paper that you would get, but by really wrapping them up better, it kind of protects that shoe, and I'm glad they did that. These have not been worn. As you can tell, there's a StockX sticker there, but here we have the What the Kyrie model. It's the What the Kyrie 4, and as you guys know, with the What the series, it's a combination of pretty much all the sneakers that they have released in that previous year or previous years before that. It's really dope. On the right shoe, it's got the yellow upper with a medial pink interior there, and the pink interior is actually a suede. It's not a super high cut suede, but it is a pretty nice suede. And then on the left shoe, we have that purple upper with a blue suede medial interior as well, and just really nice that they put some different materials. So let's go ahead and get into the review. We'll go ahead with the right shoe starting first. We have the all yellow upper, but as you can see here in between the mesh, you have that pink coloring that's underneath that kind of pops up. You've got those really bright yellow neon laces, and then you've got that bright neon solar yellow and solar pink tongue there with that pink Kyrie logo. And then coming around to the back, you have that shiny kind of glossy paint on the back. You've got the yellow switching over to the pink, and then the outsole kind of matches. So you've got the pink outsole with the yellow dots, and then you've got the yellow outsole with the pink dots. Then going to the bottoms of the sneakers, it's the same kind of outsole that you typically have with the 4s. You've got this kind of like little diagonal zigzag window, and then the shoe zigzags all the way down and has these diamond shaped patterns. The traction on these, just feeling these, the traction is so good that they almost feel sticky, and they've never been worn. And then of course the traction wraps up on the side, so that when he's actually, you know, as you guys know, these shoes are designed for the player first as he's transitioning. You know, you have the outriggers and stuff, but then as the shoe kind of slides sideways, it's got grips on the side, so you really have that ultimate traction. Then coming onto the left shoe, you have the same thing, except it's purple on the bottom with the little window and the Kyrie logo, and then that diamond shaped pattern with some neon yellow and pink hits, and then of course that clear blue outsole, again really sticky. You've got that really light kind of purple, almost magenta colorway with those darker purple or court purple hits that come underneath that paneling like we saw on the other side. And then you have that purple upper, and it's got a bunch of graffiti type writing, and then a really nice blue, like dark blue Nike check that comes around the side. Again, we have that glossy paint that goes from purple to blue. As it transitions to that side, you have the purple midsole with the blue specks, and then you have the blue midsole with the purple specks on the other side. Then on the interior, like I said, you'd have that blue suede, and then you have that purple, black, and pink Nike check that also has those designs. So as you can see, we have blue suede on the inside, and then you have the blue suede check, and it's basically the reverse where you have that kind of graffiti pattern, and then that's what the check is on the inside. And that's the same thing that kind of goes on with the right sneaker. The only thing I didn't mention for this one is it also has that graffiti pattern. See, you have the pink Nike check, and then you have the graffiti, and then it switches. You have the pink suede on the inside that matches the outside Nike check, and then you have that dark black, purple, and pink graffiti color that matches the left shoe on the inside with that really nice pink suede. And then as far as the insole goes, it's pretty similar. Both of them look to be the same. The actual Kyrie logo is a little bit different, but it's a bunch of different multi-color graffiti symbols on the inside with the Kyrie logo, and the main color of the insole is purple, and that's really dope. And then going to the left shoe, similar, it's got the graffiti as well, but the Kyrie logo is purple on this one with a all pink outsole with that graffiti writing. And then another nice touch that they did, they kind of put that, it's not satin, but it's that really nice, smooth, shiny kind of mesh that they use for the interior of the shoe and in the collar. It's really comfortable around the ankles, and then also too, you can just tell the materials are premium. A lot of the Kyrie models are just really stiff, and you know, they don't break in really easy, but you can just tell that the materials on these are really nice. And then in addition to that, on both pairs you also have the outriggers, which are a really thin cut suede, not really a suede but more of a nubuck. That's really nice. And then of course on the other pair, the outriggers that kind of keep you locked in the shoe are that light magenta purple color, but it just gives you that nice hit of different materials, which was really nice. One thing I also wanted to cover really quick is some of the performance aspects of the sneaker, or the playability and durability of the sneaker. As you guys know, being disabled, I'm not out there playing basketball. Most of these silhouettes are stuff that I either collect or that I wear on more of a lifestyle basis. But as you guys have probably seen, Kyrie Irving, along with many other players in the NBA, I would say probably a quarter of all the players in the NBA play with a model of the Kyrie Irving sneaker, whether it be the 2, the 3, the 4. And in addition to that, a lot of high school and college players play with them as well. The traction on them is great. The playability is really good, and they're kind of designed for that point guard type player like Kyrie Irving is. From what I've heard, they have really great court feel. They don't have a ton of cushioning, but they have a lot of good response and court feel. So yeah, they look great on foot, but if you're looking for a really dope sneaker for playing basketball in, the Kyrie Irving models are definitely something that I would recommend. Some of the early models not so much, but the Kyrie 3 and the Kyrie 4 are really good. And as always, I'm super glad and happy to have these in the collection, and super happy to share them with you because I know not a lot of people have these. I know a good amount of people may have picked these up after, but I know they were really limited to begin with, and they have held on to their resale price for the most part. So that just kind of goes to show you a lot of shoes they sell and then their resale dips off. These have kind of stayed steady. Give you a couple more quick looks. Flip it around to that nice suede on the inside, that bright yellow and that pink suede on the inside to give you a real close look so you guys can see the actual height of the suede on that material. It doesn't have a ton of that booty backstroke motion, but it does have a little bit, and it is really soft. But with that, I will go ahead and wrap up the review. If you guys are new to the channel or you haven't had a chance to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.